Murder of Ankita Bhandari. Ankita Bhandari was born on 11th November 2003. She was an Indian receptionist from Pauri who was allegedly raped and subsequently murdered at the Vanantara resort in Ganga Pochpur in Rishikesh, Uttarakhand. The case gained much publicity in nation and state media due to its disastrous mismanagement and supposed involvement of a politically influential VIP in sex coercion. The three main accused, Pulkit Arya, Ankit Gupta, and Saurabh Bhaskar, confessed to the murder and were convicted on charge of the homicide. The primary accused, Pulkit Arya, is the son of Vinod Arya, a BJP senior party state minister from Haridwar, who was a former chairperson of Uttarakhand Mate Kala Board and is a younger brother of Ankit Arya, then the vice president of Uttarakhand OBC Commission. Ankita Bhandari hailed from Dob Sirkot, Pauri Garhwal, Uttarakhand. In 2021, Ankita enrolled in a certificate course at Dehradun's Sri Ram Institute of Hotel Management. Her father, however, soon lost his job as a security guard, forcing Ankita to drop out of 1 year course. She joined her first job at the Vanantara resort post lockdown in Rishikesh as a receptionist on 28 August 2022 and was promised 10,000 as monthly salary. She was last seen by her father on the day of her joining. Ankita lodged within the resort premises with permission from the owner, Pulkit Arya, due to the resort's relatively remote location. Bhandari was shifted to a downstairs room on September 17, the day of her murder, with the accused informing her that other neighboring rooms will be given issued to guests as per her chats. On account of a hotel staffer, Abhinav indicates that Ankita was sexually assaulted in the room on September 18, 2022. Abhinav claims he saw Pulkit physically covered Ankita's mouth to prevent her from speaking over the phone to someone and she was crying for help. After this, Pulkit was allegedly in Ankita's room for an hour behind closed doors. On 18 September 2022, Ankita did not respond to her parents' calls, and when the family tried to locate her in her room, they were unable to find her. She also did not return any calls from her friend, Pushabdeep, who became suspicious as Ankita had told him about harassment at the resort. She was being pressured to provide extra service to an anonymous VIP for 10,000 rupees. According to the three convicted, Pulkit Arya had a heated conversation with Ankita about an unspecified topic. The three accused and Ankita Bhandari then all went to a different location to resolve things. However, on their way, they had an altercation with Ankita, after which they pushed her into Chindla Canal. They then returned to the hotel and told a different story to their staff. Bhandari's father, Birendra Singh, attempted to register a missing person complaint. Singh visited three police stations in the next 12 hours: Pauri Thana, Muniki Reddy Thana, and Katwali Thana at Rishikesh. But his FIR was not lodged, citing grounds of jurisdiction. Ignoring the system of a zero FIR, he was told to go to the revenue police. Meanwhile, Pulkit Arya, the owner of the resort, had informed revenue police officer Vaibhav Pratap of Ankita's disappearance on September 19th. Vaibhav Pratap, however, went on a leave without initiating any action. Ankita's dead body was recovered by the State Disaster Response Force of the Uttarakhand Police on 24th September 2022 from the Chilla Canals barrage. Birendra Singh, upset with the police force's action, reached out to several authorities in Dehradun, including the chairperson of the state's Women's Commission, Vidhan Sabha Speaker and the DGP, and local news portals like Jago Uttarakhand. Only after these bodies had highlighted Bhandari's disappearance that on the September 22nd evening, the report was transferred to the regular police from the revenue police and an investigation began. On September 23, the room in which Ankita lived at Vanantara was bulldozed and torched the day after by the sitting MLA of the area, Renu Bist. On September 24, a fire broke out on the premises despite the area of the resort being sealed by the police. Initially, It was cited as an extra constitutional albeit quick justice by the government, but later the DM denied government involvement in the matter. Later, the case was transferred to the Lakshman Jhula police, who managed to arrest the three accused in the case: Pulkit Arya, the key accused, the hotel's manager, Ankit Gupta, and Saurabh Bhaskar. During the police interrogation, the three confessed to their crime. Her preliminary autopsy was done by the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Rishikesh, and it stated that Ankita sustained certain injuries, suggestion of blunt force trauma before her death. As per the report, the cause of her death was drowning. Ankita's family was not satisfied with the postmortem report and said that they will not perform her last rites until the final autopsy report was released by the police in the public. They also accused the administration of destroying evidence by bulldozing the resort. Appeals from the local administration and the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, Pushkar Singh Dhami, were made in which he called the incident unfortunate. Dhami assured the family that the trial would be held in a fast track court and the strictest punishment will be given to the accused. Singh, however, alleges that he was put under pressure from the administration and Ankita's mother was forcibly hospitalized to prevent consultation. The body was cremated without letting Ankita's mother see her for the last time. On 25th September 2022, Ankita's last rites were performed by her family members at the NIT Ghat of Srinagar. There was the presence of large number of people at the funeral ground. Many leading politicians from the state, including Tirth Singh Rawat, a sitting member of parliament and former Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, and Rajendra Bhandari, Congress MLA from Badrinath, expressed grief. However, groups of locals on the social media and the father of the victim moved the High Court to ensure probe by CBI. In December 2022, the police filed a 500-page charge sheet against the three accused. In May 2023, it was alleged by the parents and some social workers that Ankita was raped before her murder by Saurabh Bhaskar. An SIT was performed by police to investigate the case. Under arrest by the STI, the three accused, Pulkit Arya, resort manager Saurabh Bhaskar, and assistant manager Ankit Gupta, were booked under the IPC for murder, kidnapping, or abducting with intent secretly and wrongfully to confine person and causing disappearance of evidence of offense or giving false information to screen offender. In March 2023, the main accused Pulkit Arya, son of former BJP minister in the state government led by Trivendra Singh Rawat, was booked for murder, molestation, and immoral trafficking along with molestation, while Bhaskar and Gupta were charged for murder and hiding the evidences. In December 2023, while testifying in the court, JCB driver Deepak said that he had been operated the JCB to bulldoze Vanantara resort on the instruction of the then sub-collector and Bharatiya Janata Party MLA Renu Bhist to destroy evidence. Deepak claims he was called twice on September 23, 2022 to raise parts of the Vanantara resort. The first time the demolition was carried out under the then subdivision magistrate Renu Bhist. He claimed that on the instruction of the SDM and in the presence of the officials, he raised the gate and the boundary wall of the resort and then left for Haridwar. Deepak claims the personal assistant of Yamkeshwar, MLA Renu Bhist, called him soon after and asked him to reach the resort with the JCB, where he broke the walls and windows of two rooms. He claimed that the MLA had made him stay in an adjacent room in the resort that night. On September 24th, the Bharatiya Janata Party, facing public outrage, expelled Vinod Arya and his son Ankit Arya, Vice President of Uttarakhand OBC Commission, after Pulkit Arya confessed to killing Bhandari. Despite witness testimonials of BJP leader Renu Bhist involvement in the destruction of evidence in the Vanantara resort, she maintains her position within the party as MLA from Yamkeshwar Assembly. Vaibhav Pratap Singh, the Patwari, was later suspended for failing to file an FIR in response to Bhandari's complaint that his daughter was missing. A petition in the Uttarakhand High Court by journalist Ashutosh Negi and independent journalist and Jaga Uttarakhand editor from Ankita's village along with Ankita's parents in October had pleaded for CBI investigation. In the petition, they had raised doubts about the SIT investigation being biased, pointing to failure to recover CCTV footage and phone of the accused Pulkit, and asked for protection to Negi and the key witnesses in the case because of the threats received. However, the court, in its order of December 21, dismissed the plea. From this point forth, Negi was involved in the active coverage of the case and its aftermath. Negi gained a subdued reputation within the state for consistently attempting to secure justice for Bhandari case, having proved himself a local critic for the so far unsuccessful investigative forces. On 5th March 2024, the Uttarakhand police arrested Ashutosh Negi based on a complaint lodged by a Pauri Garhwal resident under section of SC/ST Act. Uttarakhand DGP Abhinav Kumar from Kotwar, in a statement to the press, the intentions of the so-called activists like Ashutosh Negi are suspected. Their agenda does not align with the seeking justice of our daughter, but rather aims to sow anarchy and discord in the society. We are also investigating Negi's activities, which appear to be part of a conspiracy, and strict action will be taken if we find any evidence. Bhandari's murder sparked a general unrest among the people of Uttarakhand. The state's historically low violent crime rate and general perception of being a safe state for women provided a stark contrast to Ankita Bhandari's violent murder. In 2018, the Trivendra Singh Rawat lead BJP government relaxed restrictions on people from outside of Uttarakhand from buying agricultural land in the state for industrial purposes. The policy was lauded for luring investments into the state, but many linked to the move to an increase in crime, sparking resentment on the ground.